What's up, Space Cadets? This is KJ4A, and welcome back to my Let's Play for Space Engineers. Alright, guys, today we are going to be building a welding ship, and we are going to be setting up a proper conveyor system for the base. It's actually gonna have sorters involved. Now, I just want to say right off the bat, I'll probably mention this quite a few times during the video. I have very little to no experience with sorters, okay? So whatever I build, I will probably get it to work, but it's probably going to be hella inefficient. So, you know, just prepare yourself for that, guys. I don't want you to get all upset. All right, first of all, the refinery. You are right. Yield modules. Apparently, I've been told by 67,000 people, even though only 5,000 people watched the video, that yield modules do not take power. They don't make the refinery take any extra power. The one that does that is the one that makes it go faster. Okay, so I went ahead and put all yield modules into the refinery. We're now affecting this at 200%. Does that mean I'm getting double back what I was before the yield modules? Is the 25% per yield module? If it is, that's pretty freaking sweet. I've also done some work off camera. Maybe a little bit too much work off camera. I didn't want to do too much, but I was kind of in the zone last night, and I got some work done. So I tore down this monstrosity over here, and there's no like conveyor systems, pretty much no conveyor systems hooking up anything right now. There's a few, but not like the ones you saw before. These are all new. So right over here, all right, by the way, I got to get that another battery soon. Right over here, I set up a little, I don't know, vehicle storage thing. I've got a little ramp right here for this thing to come up, right? I've got conveyor systems. All right, this is going to be the first storage container that I'm going to use. All of the stuff is going to come from anything I use to gather, you know, whether it be a ship, a rover, whatever. It's going to all go into this storage container right here. So this thing will hold everything. Okay. I've got a conveyor system coming over here, which will eventually come down here and connect into this. I haven't gotten to that yet. And then I have more conveyor systems over here. I put up a lot of conveyor, whatever those things are called. What are those things called? Conveyor, no, not sorters. 6. Conveyor junction. I put up a few junctions over there so I can add to stuff later on, right? I have one coming over here that comes out here, and it has my drill ship. It's connected to my drill ship, right? I'll make this a little bit more, I don't know, cool later on. Maybe I'll do some different things here, but I just wanted to get this set up for now. And I also have one that is coming from underneath, right? Goes into the ground, comes underneath, and is right here for the hydro thrust. By the way, you guys showed me how to do the hydro thrust name. The problem is, you see the little dash before it? How do I get rid of that? Because what I did was I came in here, went into the info panel, and destroyed the grid name or something. I don't know. I don't know what any of this stuff means, but whatever. Hydro thrust is awesome, and it is hooked up. It's recharging now, which is just fantastic. All right, so that pretty much brings you guys up to speed. Nothing is hooked up, but I went ahead and made a lot of resources, like a lot of resources, before I unhooked everything. All right, so this is what we're looking at. Is that all the resources? Yeah, it's got to be all the resources. I think that's all the resources. So this is everything I'm looking at. It doesn't look like as much as I thought it would be, but I think it's enough. I think it's enough. What we got to do now is before we make the, actually, maybe we should make that ship first. I kind of want to make the conveyor system before I make the ship, but the thing is the ship could help us with the conveyor system. The problem is I don't know if I have everything I need for the ship already created, and if I don't, then none of it's going to work. So it's kind of irrelevant. So yeah, this is what we're looking at so far with the ship. I put down a cockpit, a battery below it, large storage container, and a welder. As far as I know, I only need thrust now and probably a connector. So that should be pretty sweet. Let's get this thing built. All right, we should be just about done here, although I forgot to put down the gyroscope. So I don't know where the hell I'm going to put this damn thing. All right, well, let's sneak it right in there. There we go. That'll work. How many is this going to need? Probably 1, but I'll put 2 on for symmetry purposes. 1 on one side, 1 on the other. That's the way it gots to be. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so it looks like we are just about finished here. So we're going to need some more motors. We always need motors, man. Always needing freaking motors. Alright, so what is not done here? Gyroscope's done there. Gyroscope is not done here, so we're going to grab... Do I have anything in the build planner? No, good. We're going to grab that. We're going to grab that. And we're going to grab that. Although it looks like it's working even without the motors. So, man, I'm going to fly right into something and get my ass killed again. Let's go ahead and save the game. And grab everything out of there. There's a lot of stuff in there, by the way. Made sure, because nothing's hooked up, right? Alright, it looks like we're just about... Oh, so that did have all the motors in it. It's weird, I just saw red. I didn't actually read the 18 of 18, so, you know, what are you going to do? Alright, so are we ready to go? I mean, is this good to go? I don't know. We need to be able to hook it up to the system. So what we're going to do is we're going to... I don't want to take this drill out of there. I could probably move this one as well. And let's just move the drill. This is dangerous because I got to move the drill out of here. I could just leave it on, you know, and just floating, which I'll probably do. It's wasting power, but that's okay. Recharge, auto, locked. Okay. And there we go. Let's see if we can land this thing without... I mean, you should be able to land it on the drills. Just got to be careful. Okay. Let's see. Yep. Okay, well, there you go. That's looking okay. All right, so let's go ahead and grab the welding ship. And maybe I can expand this to be 3 across at some point. But I want to just keep it very, you know, very simple to start with, right? Keep it simple, stupid, and then go, you know, move along out from there. All right, battery. Let's do this. G. Blocks. Block tools. Oh, the welder. Okay, we'll drag that down there. Groups. Hydro thrust. Yeah, we got to put it in a group for the batteries, huh? Even if it's only one battery. All right, well, let's do that. I guess you have to. I don't know. I'm still brand new to this game. So what is this thing called? Welder. Battery. Welder. We'll just do that for now. We'll have to name this bad boy. All right, groups. Battery welder. Okay. And recharge on off. Okay. And then we are going to need one for the connector as well. Do I need to put the connector into a group? Oh, it's actually hooked up to the thing. All right, whatever. Let's just get this started. Make sure the battery's on. Battery's on. Auto. And we should be okay. All right, here goes nothing. All right, looking good. This thing should handle very nimbly. I mean, I've got like 4 thrusters pushing up and 2 in each direction. I just don't know how heavy it's going to get when I put resources into it. So that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to put some resources into it and see what we can see. The only thing is, I don't think you can use the build planner with this kind of build setup, right? Because I'm not actually interacting with stuff myself. It's like the ship. So I think I got to probably take things out by hand. I don't know. I also have no clue how, I have no clue how heavy the stuff is that I'm going to be taking out of here, so that should be fun as well. On the switch lock, there we go. Okay, down a little bit. Nope, that's not. That's down. Okay. What am I missing? It's not lined up, is it? Nope. There we go. And lock. All right, so now that we're locked, we can come in here and go to inventory. Do that, and that. So what we need to do is we need to name the cargo container that's in this thing welder. Until I can think of a name for the ship. Or until you guys can think of a name for the ship. Okay, so now we do this. Actually, we can't do that. Welder. There we go. That's the one for the ship. So now we can drag stuff out. There's probably an easier way to do this, but, you know, it's all good. So now we're going to just grab... how much does all that take? Oh, that's only 2,000? We might be able to take most of this out. Oh, wow. See, this stuff is not as heavy as I thought it would be. Okay, then. There you go. Well, let's load it up. Let's really load it up and, you know, as heavy as it can go. And then that'll give us an idea of what we can do. And what we can't. What we can carry and what we can't. Is there anything else I should be taking? I don't think so. I don't think we're going to need girders, but I'll take them anyway because I can. That's everything. Power cells, take them. Can't take the power cells. Okay. Then in order to save some weight, we'll put some of these back. and take the power cells. I think power cells are pretty heavy. Okay, so this thing's at 72,000 kilograms. I think this thing's going to be too heavy, but let's see. You never know. You never know until you try. 8. Yep, too heavy. It just sank like a rock. Yep, I can't move. All right, I think we need some more thrusters on this thing. Oh, it's only 43,000. It's because it was hooked up to the base. Still, it's too heavy. Yeah, I think we put some more thrusters on this thing because I want to be able to carry max load. All right, guys, there you go. 8 thrusters pointing down is giving me all the precision I want. This is great. I mean, oh yeah, I want to put another battery on this. It seems to be working fine for now, but yeah, I'm going to try and fit another battery in here somewhere. I'll probably put it on the back or something. All right, so now what we want to do is we want to set up this conveyor system to go completely around the base. Oh boy. Yeah, no, the weight is still kind of an issue here, but it's not too bad. I might want to put some more thrusters moving forward and back. It seems like the thrusters giving me lift are fine, but I want to add another thruster, maybe forward, back, left, and right. I think that might be a good idea because I don't feel super comfortable with this thing right now. All right, so now we got to set up the conveyor stuff. So let's land this thing, and let's start setting up some conveyor stuff. Now this thing doesn't have landing gear, unfortunately, but whatevs. What are you gonna do? Oh, you know what? We should probably hook it up to the system so it can charge the battery. That would be a much better idea. All right, so this is the setup we're working with so far. So, got the little ship landing pad thingy here. Anytime I bring ores in, they're going to come in from here, okay? Ores will get put into this storage container right here, okay? Then it's going to be going in from the back. Now I'm going to have a separate way of it coming out from the top, right? And this is going to come all the way over here to the refinery. Now, I think the only thing I want to pull out of there is ores, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a sorter facing that way, all right? And we're going to build that up, and we're going to set it to only accept ores, okay? Now, again, this is all very new to me. Very new, and I'm not 100% sure on what I'm supposed to be doing here, but I think I have a good enough grasp where I can kind of get it done today, so that's what we're going to try and do. Interior plates. So, coming through, that gets sorted into there. Yeah, that should work. Okay, so 6, you come up this way, and now you turn like so, and then you go through there. Okay, then right here will be a conveyor. Should I make a conveyor junction here? Or, now if the ores come in through here, I need them to come out of here and go. The ores are going to be in this, stored in this storage container right here. This is where all my ores are going to be stored, right? This will feed into the assembler to make items, and then anything that's not ore will come back over here into this main large container. That's kind of what I'm thinking about. So instead of just kind of muddling through this, I'm just going to do it. And if I mess it up, I could just rebuild stuff. It's not the end of the world. All right, let's do this one piece at a time, though. Let's make sure we got this part set up properly. I'm sitting here welding by hand like some kind of dumbass. Didn't I just make a ship to do this? Oh, my goodness. Okay. All right, so let's hop in this bad boy. Let's make sure all of our stuff is in here like so and like so. Don't show anything like that. Okay, so we're looking to load up the large container of the welder with anything that's not the large container welder. Okay, so here, look at all this stuff. Yep. Okay, so let's do that. Let's get all this stuff out of there. I don't think we're gonna need this power stuff. And then, oh, so this one, this is the assembler, so we can't get into there right now. It should be okay though. All right, so let's turn on the batteries, undock, save the game. Okay, and let's zoom in, get some height, and let's see if this thing. Let's see how this thing's gonna work. It's you know, it's tough when it's heavy, but you know, like I said, I'm gonna put some more thrusters on it. I think it's all right. I mean, oh boy. So wait, it's too heavy. I didn't think it was too heavy. Oh, you know why it's too heavy? Because I don't think all my thrusters are working. Yep, if I'm turning, not all of the thrusters are firing. See when I'm going sideways? Yep. Yep. I definitely need another battery on this thing. I'm going to try and muddle through it here, but I guarantee I'm going to need another battery. Oh, this is rough. This is rough. Yep, you can't go side to side because what's happening is the batteries can't produce enough power to run all the thrusters. So, I guess I should just make the battery now. Gosh darn it. Alright, so the cool thing about building with this thing is all my stuff is right next to me. So, stuff gets built very, very quickly. Alright, so are both batteries on? Why is it still having a problem? Hold on. Let me see. Battery... Oh, see? Battery off. Wait, how is that off? That's the first one, right? Isn't this the one I just built? I don't know. Whatever. Turn that on. And now we're looking good. Okay, much better. Much better. I'm wondering if that battery's off. There's no way that battery could have been off because I wouldn't have any power if it was. But it's weird that battery 1 was off. Isn't that the one I was using? Eh, whatever. I'm not going to worry about it. It's working now. That's all that matters. Alright, so let's go in here and start welding. Gotta get a little higher, bro. Let's do this. Can we look down? Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see. Oh, don't do that. Yeah, that's what I want you to do. See how it does like 2 at a time? I like that. It's got like an AoE welding effect. Yeah, this is much better. Oh yeah, this is what I wanted. Yes, sir. This game's awesome. I freaking love this game. Alright. Yeah, this thing's cool. I just wish the welder wasn't a spot where I'm having a hard time seeing it, but that's alright. Alright, cool. Okay, so what do I want to do with this thing now? I'm just going to land it over here for now and continue building. I'm not going to go hook it up because we'll be using it again shortly. Can I land it here? Should be able to land it here. Might do a little bit of damage, but that's okay. Good. Alright, look at that. Look at that. That thing's got some balance, boy. Yeah, I'm using thrusters as a freaking landing gear. That can't be good. Alright, so let's come over here. And let's take a look at this. And let's see what's going on here. So, alright, so that stuff's all good. We're going to... Blacklist means it's saying like stuff you don't want to come through here. Whitelist means stuff you do want to come through here. So we're going to whitelist. And we are going to whitelist all ores. Alright? Yeah, we only want ores to come through here. I think that should be pretty good. Okay. And only ores. And then you want to set it to drain all. Alright, so let's take a look at the system now. And I don't think I have any ores to test this out, obviously, but let's just take a look really quick. Okay, so we don't have any ores. Let's go grab some stone. I'm going to grab some stone just to test this out. And I think what we'll do is we'll come over here for some stone. Because you see right here, I'm going to want to dig this out anyway eventually. Let's go ahead and grab some stone here, and let's throw it into the system and see how it works. Alright guys, so this is the area where the ship will be coming in. Just dug up a bunch of stone there. And I turned the sorter off because I want to get all the stone in the system first. Alright, so there's all the stone in the system. So, where did the stone go? Let's take a look. Stone. Okay, so the stone went into the large cargo container number 1, which is exactly where I wanted it to go. That's that one. Okay? And it's not going anywhere because the sorter is not on. So let's turn the sorter on. And stone is now not draining. What did I do wrong? I must have done something wrong. Does it take a little bit of time? Did I set up the sorter wrong? I don't know. Let's take a look. Conveyor sorter is on. Drain all is on. Active. Is stone considered an ore? Maybe stone is not considered an ore. Maybe stone is something else. Yep, stone is something else. Okay. So add. Now it should be draining the stone out. And it is still not. What did I do wrong? Did I turn the conveyor off? Did I turn this off again, or? Okay. Still not being drained. It's always the most obvious reasons why things aren't working, right? I never finished the conveyors leading to the refinery. So let's go do that right now. Yeah, it's always like, just follow things from the obvious path, and it's usually something very simple. Really? I thought I grabbed everything for these. What the hell? Alright, let's try that again. Build planner. 1, 2, 3. Did it say it didn't take everything, or what did I miss? Oh, yep. Couldn't take everything. Wait, do I not have stuff in there? Oh, I know what's going on. It's not working because the connector won't work because there's no power on the ship. See, that's what I'm saying with the simple things. It's like, why didn't that come out? It's very simple. Your conveyors do not work if there's no power. It's something I have a hard time with since day one. All right, so let's do this. I turned off the sorter because I want to see the stone being sorted with my own eyes. Okay, so let's go over here and take a look at everything from this perspective. All right, so the stone should still be there. The stone is there. Okay, control panel. Sorter on. And the stone is being drained. Beautiful. The ice is as well. Yep, so there it goes. It goes right in the refinery. Beautiful. All right, so step 1 is complete. That's awesome. By the way, that ice is being drained because my ship is hooked up. And that was a mistake, by the way. Hydro. When I hooked up my ship, the hydrogen engine was on. And because of that, it's just wasting hydrogen. But the fuel tank is now full. And no more ice should be being made or used. So let's take a look. Yeah, conveyor sorter, H2O2 generator. Okay, so the ice is fine. The ice is fine. The thing is that leaving that freaking hydrogen generator on was a mistake. That was a little bit of an oopsie. All right, what I think I can do here is have this set up right here, come to this sorter, and have this sorter drain all of the ingots out of that thing. Is it gonna work? I don't know, probably. It'll get all the ingots in here, and then I gotta put a sorter. Actually, I don't even know if I need a sorter doing this. Honestly, I don't know if I do. If I set up like pipes going from this to the assembler, will it pull ingots it doesn't need? Like, say if I do 100 plates, I only want it to pull the ingots it needs. I don't want unnecessary ingots in the assembler, and that's the only thing about this setup I'm not really sure how to do yet. But we'll see what we can do. For now, let's use our awesome ship. Okay, looking good. And aim down. And there we go. No, I'm too heavy. Oh my god, don't aim down, fool. Don't aim down. Never aim down. Stay level. Especially when you get like the weight in these games. Like not only this game, but in Piran's the same way. Because of the weight situations, you just gotta stay level, man. You just gotta stay level. That's it. Back in the day when I first played this game, you could freaking fly however you wanted, although it wasn't space. So in space, I don't know how much the weight really comes into play. It probably still comes into play. That's in some way, but come on, damn it. Come on, you can do it. There you go. Very good. All right, cool. Now let's land this bad boy. Okay, landed on my thrusters. I gotta get this thing some landing gear. I really do. Just not something I'm really overly concerned about at the moment until something blows up, and then I'm going to be super concerned about it. But by then, it's going to be too late. So we save, and we save often. All right, so this thing is going to be pulling out all ingots. Now, there should only be ingots in there, so I shouldn't really have to whitelist stuff here, right? I mean, it's not like the ore is going to come through here. I'm going to whitelist it anyway just because I can. This is probably not needed, to be honest. But what else? Add. All right. Oh, yeah, and drain all. Well, let's see what it's doing right now. I'm kind of curious. Where are those ingots? Okay, so the ingots are in a large car. Now they were already there. Large cargo base 1. Refinery. Yeah, the refinery still has the ingots. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put the sorter. We need to name these sorters too. Sorter number 1 will be... That's coming from the ship... No, that's coming from the main storage container, the first storage container into the refinery. So I will call it refinery. All right, and then this one is going into ingot. I'll just call it ingot. I'll know what that means. Ingot storage, really, but okay. So that one, and we will do drain all, and that should pull everything out. Yep, there you go. Refinery is now empty. All right, so everything should be in. All the ingots should be in this. The ingots are going to be in cargo base 1. Those are just some leftover ingots, but this is the one that really matters. And that's looking good. That's looking good. Okay, now we need to set that to go into the refinery. All right, if I've done everything correctly, it's a big if, but I think I have. We should be just at the end of this, and our base should be ready for proper construction. All right, and by proper construction, I mean actually build up the walls and everything. We need a lot of iron for that, but I feel like I have the tools to get a lot of iron very, very quickly. So that would be pretty freaking sweet. I don't remember what the hell I was supposed to get now. All right, whatever, just get those. We already had those, didn't we? What the hell was I missing? See, I started thinking about other things, and then I don't remember what the hell I was doing. All right, pay attention, Cage. Pay attention. All right, let's just do this. This will be much easier. Clear this out. Right-click. And there we go. Alrighty. Come on, you little bastard. Let's go. Alright, we're still missing the small steel tubes. That's okay. I do have some small steel tubes right in here. Okay. It's going to be nice to have everything hooked up again properly. I'm really actually quite low on iron, though. But what are you going to do? Alright, so what we're going to do now is there's going to be two things on this end of the building. Alright? There's going to be ingots, and there's going to be components, right? So there's a lot of components, but ingots are all grouped automatically. The game actually does that for you. So instead of whitelisting, I think I'm actually going to blacklist this time. See, if I was going to whitelist components, I'd have to like go through and... Oh, no, never mind. Components are right here. Okay. Well, let's just do that then, I guess. All right, so we'll whitelist components. And that should... And then we go to drain all. So this is what we're looking at right now. All our components are in... All our components are in the assembler. Now... I don't want anything in the assembler. I don't want ingots in the assembler. I don't want components in the assembler. The assembler is supposed to grab the ingots it needs, make stuff, and then be completely clear of ingots. And that's what it's doing. It's only taking the ingots it needs. And I think the reason it's doing that is because I set up the sorter. Okay, so that goes to refinery. That goes to the ingots. I set up the... Oh, drain all is on. I'm not really sure why it's doing that. Maybe it's because of this one. Yeah, I think it's because... Yeah, this is the one. This actually goes into the assembler. We should probably write that down so I don't get confused again. Assembler. Okay, so we got the first one, which is coming from our main storage container. Basically, we come in with a ship. We unload everything into the main storage container. Then we have the refinery. The refinery is set up to only pull ores and stone. All right, I might have to put that to ice maybe later. I'm not really sure. Although I don't think you do anything with the refinery with ice. That's going to have to go to an H2O2 generator. All right, so it takes out all the ore and the stone. Then we have what's going into the ingot box. All right, that's the ingot box. All right, and that's going to drain all, and it's going to drain all the ingots. Okay. Then we have going into the assorter. Now, I don't have drain all on. All right. I think if I put drain all, it would all go into the assembler, right? But because I don't have drain all on, I think it's only pulling the ingots that it needs to craft with, which is going to be awesome. So this one's going to be main storage, and I'll put end, just so I know that's the end line of everything. All right. So that is going to drain all components, piece of cake, and let's go ahead and turn that on. All right, this is large cargo container 1 base. This is my main base storage. I'm going to have to, off camera, I'm going to go through and rename these properly. This is going to be main base storage, okay? Or base storage 1, something like that. I'll think of some way to write it down. But it's not pulling stuff out of the assembler at all. Well, what did I always tell you? It's always something simple. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to turn this off for the time being. I love the fact that it goes red when it's off. That's so cool. And we're going to make sure our thing is empty. It is. We're going to go like that. And then we should be able to come in here and do that. And come on over here. And pull the rest out of here. We should have plenty of stuff. All successful. Beautiful. I love seeing that all successful message. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and finish this. Okay. And now that's all green. Beautiful. And then we're going to come in here and we're going to simply turn this on. And then we're going to go to inventory. And base. There we go. It's pulling everything out into the large cargo container number 1, which is where I want all my stuff to be. The only problem is, yeah, the assembler doesn't need to get these again. So the assembler has no need for any of these items unless you're going to disassemble. This setup is not set up to disassemble. That's the only bad thing about this setup. But I'm okay with that. I'm okay to sacrifice that. All right, so the assembler should have nothing in it. It does not. Let's go ahead and make some stuff with the assembler and see exactly how this is going to work. Okay, I think I got everything set up pretty well here. All right, so let's come on in here. First of all, let's see what we need more than anything. Well, we could always use steel plates because that's what I'm going to need the most of. And I'm going to need a lot of iron too. See, the cool thing about the setup, the reason I want all my ingots in the same place is because, boom, all my ingots are in the same place. It's annoying to be like, oh, I have 10,000 iron in this chest and 4,000 iron in that chest. Then you got to like kind of search around for all your iron. I love this stuff being all in the same spot. It's what I wanted, and I think it's working 100% properly. Okay, so let's go ahead to production, and let's set up 1,000 steel plates. All right, we're going to need 6,900 iron, almost 7,000 iron. We do have enough for that. Okay, so the assembler is pulling only the iron it needs, making steel plates, and the steel plates are being output to large cargo container number 1 in the base. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. All right, so large cargo container number 1. How do we want to say this? Should we rename this as like materials chest, or what is actually going in there? It's sorter. It's components, right? Yeah, components. All right, so what we're gonna do is, and I might redo this at some point, I'm not really sure, but I think for now, components. Component. That's how you spell component. Storage. All right, component storage. There you go. So now when I come through here, I could be like, oh, you know what's going on? Do this, do that. Oh, where's all my stuff? Oh, good. It's all in component storage. Or if I want, basically, if I want to come on and see, oh, you know, how many computers do I have? I could just come on here. I mean, I could just type in computer, I guess, but that's not fun. We just go to, well, actually, component storage is computer. So I guess that's what you would find. All right, let's pick something else. Let's say I want to see how many steel plates I have. There you go. Oh, God, what's with me doing S? Yep, component storage. There's all my steel plates. Beautiful. Okay. I don't know. It's probably supremely inefficient, but it's my first sorting setup, and it works, and that's all I could really ask for. All right, guys, I am going to call this one here. If you never joined the video, please remember to uncage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Until then, take it easy.